And so we begin. All right. So here's the thought in my head at the moment. So I'm going to continue this table line. Obviously, I'm going to have to notch out the table for the window. Do 2 rows of shelves. Maybe 3. I don't know. That's going to get pretty tall. Then kind of same here. And once I get that done, I'll decide if I want to do a table with shelves or just shelves on this wall. Right, guys, here's all the farther I'm going to get this weekend. This is going to be a long running video. Maybe it'll come out in January or February. I don't know. But this is going to take a while because it's going to be a process. So this table is going to stay in the corner. This guy I'm wanting to keep kind of centered. My hope is that the 3 full-size tables I have can kind of be like miniature displays. Like I'll put some stuff on it for pictures, and shelves and tables along the walls will hold all the models. But I'm starting with these 2 rooms because I'm thinking they will hold everything, and maybe then the 3rd room I haven't touched yet can kind of be the main display room. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But right now, this is my plan. So I've got 2 rows of shelves, debating on throwing up a 3rd row here of a narrow shelf, like the one I always have my trucks on when I was in the basement, because then that would put them here at about eye level. And I mean, where it's just a truck instead of, detailed models, something like that. I don't know. I can't decide. But now what I've got to do is get this next table built, notched around the window, obviously. And then obviously a shelf can't go here. I'm thinking this wall, because of space, I've got that pushed all the way up against the window, or almost all the way up against it. I'm thinking because of space, this is probably just going to be all shelves on this wall. This piece of wall, I was looking at maybe utilizing my narrower shelves to leave space here. So yeah, there's a lot of brainstorming to go on, and a lot of math and stuff like that I don't feel like doing this weekend, mainly because it's already 7 o'clock. It's time to close up the place, head over to the other house, see the kids, eat dinner, all that family stuff, But I think my next main thing I got to get done is this table right here, which means I need money to go buy some more lumber, which, if you've bought lumber, isn't exactly cheap. It's cheaper than it was a year ago, but it's still not cheap. But I need to get that table built so then I can figure out my shelves from there. The other option is figure out the shelves for the closet. Either way, this is just spiraling out of control. I'm going to stop rambling. Yeah, but there's what I got after the first weekend. Didn't even hardly make a dent in my shelf pile. Okay guys, I forgot to do a recap video how far I made it last weekend. So as you can see, it's very dark in here. Ta-da! Alright, let's start with table, because that was first big project. Getting that thing wedged in there snugly. Still got to put on the bottom shelf, but I wasn't that concerned about that. Other big thing, so I've got piece of plywood over the bottom window, and that's essentially just for added protection in case, I do live in the west edge of Tornado Alley. We get a lot of hail out here in Colorado. I'm going to have high-end, expensive models on this table. Just a little bit of protection. All it is, it's Velcroed on, and then I went along the edges with Gorilla Tape because it's crazy strong. And that's not going to stop anything, but it's just going to lessen the damage, hopefully. Hopefully it just becomes a complete waste of time. But then I took these curtains that were already left in the house and just simply tacked them up. Did the same to that window. So then shelves. As you can see, got that wall and that wall done. This wall I've got it going. Probably going to stop right there so that way you got plenty of room coming in. I'll see where the top 2 line up whenever I get them brought through. On this wall, just a couple of little guys, that way you got plenty of room to walk. then you come to the closet. That is the next step. I'm thinking I'm going to build 2 plywood benches in here. Figure out some lighting for them. But yeah, get those 2 done. Get those extended. And then this room will be done. Which I cannot tell you how excited I am for that. Because I'm ready to start getting this stuff up on the shelves. Start updating my inventory on the computer. Because I know I am way behind. Yeah. But there's how we stand as of... What is today? December 17th. In the morning. So I'll get started on this here in just a little bit. Progress is probably going to slow down some because being mid-December, it is time for me to start building like crazy on my inventory for toy shows. So I'm crunching away on that right now. Hey guys, here's how shelving situation ends after the weekend. So I've got everything coming to here. 2 footers will fit perfect. Go to the local hardware store to get some more brackets. Apparently sometime in the last year or so, the hardware store changed what company's brackets they use. The 12 by 10s, which are what these are, that they use now, sit at a different angle. So, if you see, there's already holes in those. When you hold them up here to try and line everything up, if you get the back lined up, this top edge, the bottom of the shelf beside it is above it. I mean, it moves a full inch up. So that's disappointing. Spent hour and a half on Google, searching Amazon, everything I could find. Finally found a couple hardware stores. I think the one I ordered from was from the south somewhere. One of the Carolinas, maybe Georgia. They had them. They were offering them at basically double the price, but it's free shipping, so it kind of works out in the end to where it's whatever. Either way, got those coming. That'll finish off those 2 shelves. That'll be all the more shelves I'm going to put up in here. Closet, got the shelves made in here. I need to cut a board to add as a strengthening piece here on the front, keep it from sagging. Also got to go to the hardware store, get some lights. I got a plug right over there, so that's not a problem to run a little wire. But yeah, so those 2 are done. As soon as I get those 2 shelves up, this room was done. Which they should be here next week, so between Christmas and New Year's this will be done. Which will be awesome, because then it'll be time to get all this stuff put on the walls so I can figure out what I have, what I don't have, where I'm at. If I hadn't shown you, I got 3 little shelves here. I just backed into the one and got thinking, maybe they haven't seen these yet. Yeah. Okay. I think that's everything. See you when the brackets show up. Guys, you're not going to believe this. You might have just seen it over my shoulder. Turn the volume down. Room number 1 is complete, shelving-wise. Now it's time to fill the shelves. So I spent 2 weeks waiting on some brackets so I could put the 2 shelves on. 2 weeks. Brackets show up and they aren't the right ones. So I had to rip apart quite a bit, rebuild it, but by God, it's up there. From here, it does not look level at all. But according to the level, it's level. So I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. It's on the wall. I am so friggin' excited. This process that has been going on since April, the first real giant step of settling things is done. And I cannot tell you how excited I am. So, those 2 shelves are on. The bottom is on. Little 1x2 bracing across the front here has got these things looking good. Still got to figure out what I want to do for the LED lights, but that is down the road a ways because I'm thinking these are going to be displays. I don't know. I got to see how it goes. But first things first. It's time to start filling these shelves. But I'm going to do that in another video. Because I'm in a great mood tonight. I'm not doing that tonight. I can't tell you how excited I am. Just feel this giant weight lifted. It feels good. So, see you guys in the next one.